What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy Bida is here with me today.
I'm here.
And it's time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, we're here to help you out. We got Coco on the line.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, I'm here. Bida's here to give you some advice.
Yes, so we're a new upcoming podcast from Nashville, Tennessee. We're called Today and Tomorrow. So we're trying to build our brand.
Mm-hmm.
We have a sponsor.
Okay.
So we're going to go meet with them until next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want some advice on what we should do and where we should aim. My boyfriend is here with me and him. I'm sorry, I just came up the steps, but we're wondering some advice that we could get.
Okay. Well, let's get it started with this. So who is we?
Me, my name is, I go by Kofi. My boyfriend, his name is Dre. He goes by Dr. Dre, Dre Rue. My brother Sheldon.
So the three of you all have a
podcast.
Oh, so there's four of you on the podcast.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's it about?
We're just going to be basically about different topics about today's news, tomorrow news.
Yeah. I want to say, first and foremost, y'all need to come up with a one line about what this podcast is about so that you guys are focused, so that you understand. What's the name of the podcast?
Today and Tomorrow.
Okay, Today and Tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, so it's today's news and tomorrow's news?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what makes your podcast unique for people who want to know, okay, why should I be tuning in?
Just about Nashville news, because Nashville, we are growing.
right.
We're growing faster and faster.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just trying to put Nashville on the map where we're not heard.
Okay.
We want to Nashville's voice.
All right. I like that. I was in Nashville not that long ago and had an amazing time.
Great city.
And you guys have a lot going on, but you're right. Some people don't think of Nashville as having like a lot of black people,
Right.
You know?
And we're growing. We got a lot of black people. Little do everybody know. That's basically all we are. Is black people.
And then how often does this podcast come out? Because I think the first thing you need to do, and Bida, do you agree, is come up with what are going to be the things that are like, when is it coming out?
Mm-hmm.
How often? How long are the episodes going to be? Are there segments that you guys are incorporating so that you can have some consistency?
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
That's
Segments. So, so Jerry, segments. What was one thing you come about segments?
Like we can have testing your music knowledge segment, like just asking about different stuff in the Nashville area, because we got a lot of upcoming people that everybody know about. We got a lot of people that some people know about, like Jelly Roll just won different awards now. His name all in the news. So we asking about different stuff that's going on in the music right now. Of course, we want to talk about like these different little songs coming out by Chris Brown and so that's a hot topic right now.
Okay.
So,
this is like a great consultation.
a lot of music stuff. We talk about you guys, different podcasts, different people that help the black people get on to different platforms and levels and stuff of entertainment. So, networking and stuff with different people.
I think, being that you guys are from Nashville, you guys could be all things Nashville. For a guy that's like me from New York,
Right.
y'all could just focus on so many things locally that, everyone else globally will understand where you guys are coming from.
Yes, sir. That's one of our main things. By the way, I do want to shout out, if I can, Seale Fox. He's a new upcoming artist from Nashville.
Okay.
He's done opened up for a couple of people. Calvin Brian Fridge, he just wrote a book. What is it called?
He just got released from prison a couple years ago. He made a new book. He got a different fan, like different weeks and stuff. He's upcoming on Spotify and all that, like Amazon books and stuff like that.
All right.
We
Well,
just tuned in with Hustle Cartel. We got an interview supposedly lined up with him in a few weeks. we're just trying to get our paperwork together.
And listen, let me ask you this. All right, so before you guys, as y'all are getting your paperwork together and establishing this, and you said you already have a sponsor, I just want to say a few things. Number one, be patient with yourselves because what you started off as isn't what it's going to end up being. So allow the podcast to be able to evolve, right? So that you guys are open to having conversations about what you think works, what doesn't work, because that's always going to happen. There's going to be things that you start off with that doesn't work, things that you feel like you need to add. I think it would be great for you guys to have an outline so you know what you're talking about for each episode. You need to figure out what days are coming out, how long is it going to be. You need to be consistent. I think segments are really helpful so people know what they're going to be looking for when they come to your podcast. People will have a favorite segment that they want to make sure that they tune in for. And then I just think that it's really important. What B-Dot said was good. It's all things Nashville. So the rest of the world can hear about Nashville from you guys and from your point of view. You also should figure out, because there's 4 people on this podcast, what each person's role is going to be. And make sure that you sit down and figure out, okay, I'm going to be the person that is navigating the show, that introduces the topic. Okay, well, I'm going to be the person that's always playing the devil's advocate. Well, so you guys have specific roles that people know what to expect from you when they're listening to the show.
Wow, Angela.
Yes, ma'am.
Who should he send an invoice to?
Right. Goodness. Thank you.
And then if you have cameras set up, I think one of the most important things, like I told you, to be patient, because sometimes things don't catch on, right away. It's the consistency of people knowing, because if you miss a couple of weeks, they're like, oh, they're not serious about it.
Yep.
You got to be serious about it. Make sure that you're able to put out content. Make sure that you're able to engage with people. Locally, do some press. I'm sure that they'll love to hear that from you. Last time I was in Nashville, I was at the National Museum of African American Music. If there's ways that you could tap into what they have going on, all of that I think is just really important so that people locally know what it is.
Yes, ma'am, and I definitely push you to all that. I appreciate that, Miss Angela.
All right.
Yeah, thank you too, B-Dot.
Yes, sir.
And listen, lastly, make sure your sound is right, because there's nothing worse than when you're listening to somebody's podcast and the sound is so bad you can't even listen to it. So
I told her that the sound got to be everything.
yeah, because I will tune right out if I'm like, oh, I can't listen to this. It sounds awful. This person's low. This person's, really loud. It don't sound good. It sounds like they in a bathroom. All of those things do matter.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All
All
right,
right.
no problem. Good luck.